What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your Igcse, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
Alright. Okay, we are gonna go through our math paper. This is your October-November paper. October-November 2023, paper 1-1. Okay, this is a 2 hours paper. Okay, just for the benefit of those who are new here. Okay, so what are the things that we need to take note of? 3 significant figure, 1 decimal place for angles. Okay, when you draw graph that time, if you see there are some questions here that's drawing graph, right? Please use HB pencil. Don't use pen. Okay, what else do you need to take note? Don't take note. Okay, use black or dark blue pen. Okay, please don't use your pencil to do the questions here. Okay, and the whole thing is 80 marks. So based on this paper here, later I'll show you all the grade boundary. Average, right, is about 30% for you to pass. If you all see the grade boundary is actually getting higher, right? Last time 25% only. This time round, 30%. Okay, 30% out of your 160 marks. But it depends which variant that we are doing also. Okay, so later on, that's why I want you all to track your marks here. Okay, let's just go through a couple of the formulas here. Okay, what's given to you? This one by right, you should memorize already. Quadratic formula, which is this. Binomial theorem. Okay, binomial theorem when you have 2 terms and a power. Okay, then after that, this is your NCR. Okay, you have to know that this is NCR, not NPR. If NPR, it will just be less this R factorial. Okay, so sometimes they may give you the NPR. You will use this one here, but without the R factorial. And when do we use this formula? When you got unknown N. That means you are trying to solve for an unknown NCR or unknown NPR. Okay, next one. In this question here, okay, in this paper here, we'll be using this quite a bit. There's arithmetic series, sum of n terms, and your term itself. So sum of n terms, term, and also sum to infinity for geometric series. And we will come across trigo type of question, normally the show type of question, okay, the show or proving type, we will use over here. Okay, so show and any sort of trigo square, okay, any like sine square, cos square, tangent square, we normally refer to this part here. And then formula for triangle, this one normally is you will use it for circular measure type of question. Okay, A over sine A, so you got your sine rule, you got cos rule, and then you got your area of triangle that is not equilateral or any other things, right angle. Okay, this is normally used for a scaling triangle or for circular measure type of question. All cool? Okay, so refer to that. Okay, refer to that list if you all need any reference. Okay, question number 1. This is a very common type of question where they give you the trigo. Okay, the trigo graph. The diagram shows part of the graph of y equals to a cos x over b plus c, where a, b, and c are integers. Find the value of a, b, and c. Okay, what's the first thing that we do to find this a, b, and c? What's the first thing that we should be doing? Or find a period. Okay. Igcse, find the middle line, correct? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. You take your ruler, you see where is the middle part. Because with the middle part, we can actually find our A, B, and C already. So, okay, where is the middle? So if you don't know where's the middle, you look -1 to 9. Where is the middle? Okay, -1 to -9, correct? Okay, -1 to -9. -5, right? Okay, so what I want you to do, use your ruler, draw a line at -5 here. Okay, so this is my middle line. This is the first thing that we want to do. Okay, why do we want to do this? Okay, first thing, we need to understand A, B, and C, what does it represent? A is from your amplitude. B, okay, normally it's Bx, but this one is x over B, but we just point at this term first. This one is period. C is vertical translation. Okay, that means whether your whole graph shift up or down. Okay, let's start with A. What is your amplitude? And where can we find our amplitude? Okay, first thing, amplitude from the middle line to your highest or lowest point. Okay, so -5 to -1, this one is 4. A is equals to 4. Second one, period. Okay, what is the formula for period of a cost graph? Okay, do you remember the formula? Okay, period is equals to 360 degrees over B. Okay, but you have to remember that the structure of B is normally like this, cos BX, right? Not X over B, but we just use it as B just for simplicity's sake first. Okay, what is the period? Now the next question, how can we find the period? Because you see, they draw the period right here, actually not so nice. So what you're going to do is, you're going to find from one end to another end, like that. Okay, so this is what I'll put, highlight in blue. This is one entire period. Can you see? Okay, because here not so nice, right? They never draw until so nice for you. Can you see now? Okay, this is a cost graph. So I will take one entire period, but you all look over here, I'm actually sort of like taking a sine graph. Sine graph and cost graph actually same thing, right? Okay, it's just a shift of it. So one whole cycle, the representation, it can be like this also, or it can be like that also. So it really depends how you all see it. Got it? Okay. So we don't complicate it. We just take from one start to another start. So what is the length for this part here? So what's the period here? Okay, so you measure here from -360 to 720. Period will be 720 plus 360 degrees, okay, which is 1080. So 1080 equals to 360 over B. B equals to 360 over 1080. B is equals to 1 over 3. Okay, but you look here. So by right, this one will be cos 1 over 3x. They wrote here the B is at the bottom, right? So B, you don't go write 1 over 3. B is equals to 4. Okay, maybe here, right, instead of writing B, you all write it as P or something. Okay, we use another alphabet. Later, the marker get confused. Okay, let's just write another value. Hey, sorry, 3, not 4. Okay, so B is equals to 3. Okay, then the last one. How can I find C, vertical translation? Okay, what's your C value? So C value, you base it on the middle line. Original, your middle is at 0. So what happened? The whole graph is shifted down by how many units? So here to here, -5. Okay, so the whole graph shifted down by -5. So C is equals to -5. Okay, all good. If you all are good, type 1 in the chat. Okay, not good, type 2. Then ask your questions also, okay? So that I can help you all through with it. Okay, good. All right, I see the ones. C as -6, -5. Okay. All right, okay, all good. Awesome. Let's go. The second one. Question number 2. The polynomial Px is such that Px equals to ax cubed minus 11x squared plus bx plus c. A, b, and c are integers. Px is divisible. Okay, the word divisible by x and has a remainder of 3 over 2 when divided by 2x plus 1. It is also given that P prime 2 is equals to 18. Okay, what's P prime? You remember the word P prime? Remember? So P prime is your first derivative. So now let's start with so there are 3 equations that we can construct here. First one, okay, let's write down the equation here first. Px is equals to ax cubed minus 11x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, divisible by x means x will be equals to 0. So P0 is equals to 0. Got it? Okay, because divisible by x. You don't go and do long division, don't waste your time doing that. We are using here factor theorem and remainder theorem. So you substitute, you get c is equals to 0 because here is 0, 0, 0, then c is equals to 0. Okay, second one. Remainder of 3 over 2 when divided by 2x plus 1. So we're going to use remainder theorem. P negative 1 over 2 is equals to 3 over 2. Okay, anyone here, if don't understand the term over here, please ask immediately, okay? All right, substitute it in. So here is negative 1 over 2 cube, A negative 1 over 2 cube, minus 11 negative 1 over 2 square, plus B negative 1 over 2 equals to 3 over 2. Open up the bracket. You get here negative 1 over 8a minus 11 over 4 minus 1 over 2b equals to 3 over 2. Okay, let's organize it. Negative 1 over 8a minus 1 over 2b equals to 17 over 4. Okay, normally when you come across like this, okay, because you see got another equation that you need to construct, right? So most likely you have to do simultaneous equation already, right? So you have some unknowns. So normally when I want to do simultaneous equation, I don't like to solve it in terms of fraction. Make it to whole numbers. Okay, later only we do lah. Okay, let's see the other equation first. Maybe happen sometimes got the same fraction, but highly unlikely. Okay, we go to the third equation. They give us p prime 2 is equals to 18. Okay, anyone don't know what is p prime? Okay, p prime means your first derivative. So I find what is p prime x first. Means your dy over dx. Yeah, okay, so 3x squared plus minus 22x plus b. P prime 2 is equals to 18. So I'm going to substitute into 3a 2 squared minus 22 times 2 plus b is equals to 18. 12a minus 44 plus b is equals to 18. If we reorganize it in terms of first unknown, second unknown equals to constant. Okay, why I do it like this also is because we can use calculator to check. So I'm sometimes a bit paranoid. If you all do fast, right, always check using the calculator if you can check. Okay, so you type in into the simultaneous equation. Anyone don't know how to type into simultaneous equation into your calculator? Okay, everyone okay? So always check it. So what do I want to do? I got two equations here. Okay, let's make it nicer. For me, my preference is that I always do elimination because elimination is easier to do, easier and shorter. Okay, so I'm gonna take away the base first. So I multiply this by 8. Here become negative a negative 4b equals to 34. Okay, I like to change the symbol to make it positive, so easier for me to see. A plus 4b equals to negative 34. Okay, let's call this equation 1. Okay, equation 2, what do I want to do? I want to eliminate 4b. Okay, if you do substitution here also, it's totally fine. Up to you. Okay, but I'm just going to do the elimination method. So here I'm going to multiply it by 4 because I want to make the b to 4b. 48. A plus 4b equals to 248. Okay, then I put the equation 1 at the bottom here. Okay, this equation 2 is that equation 1. Okay, do you need to write equation 2, equation 1, all this? Don't need lah. Okay, but I like to write because neater. Okay, I'm going to take equation 2 minus equation 1. So you get here 47a equals to 282. A is 282 over 47, which you get 6 here. And then the final one. Okay, so you're also one more thing, because you see one of the answer was here, right? If you want, always present your answer clearly for the marker. Okay, later on. So last one, substitute. I'm going to substitute A equals to 6 into, okay, put into any of the equation you want. I'll substitute it into 1. So here become 6 plus 4b equals to negative 34. Okay, b is equals to negative 10. Okay, so I got 3 answers here. C equals to 0, A equals to 6, B equals negative 10. Okay, if you are a bit, your answer is not so neat, at least make it clear. Okay, your answer over here, so that the marker can see. Okay, question B. Hence, write Tx as a product of 3 linear vectors. Okay, sorry. Just like I said, use calculator to check. So for me, actually, before this step, to find the A and the B, I will type this into my calculator first. So always just be a bit more paranoid. Whatever that you can check with your calculator, check your calculator. Even for myself, sometimes one of the value I put plus or minus, or maybe I multiply it wrongly, because one value, the equation is so long, one value will mess up your entire calculation already. So always double check with your calculator. Don't so confident, just trust your brain already. Okay, whatever you can use calculator, use calculator. Okay, next one. Product of three linear factors means you want to put it in something times something times something. Okay, three linear factor. Linear factor means x to the power of 1. So I'm going to write down what is the px first. So px with the ABC value that we found is 6x cubed minus 11x squared minus 10x. Okay, to write it in the linear factor, this one I just need to factorize out x first. So x, 6x squared minus 11x minus 10. Then I factorize out the quadratic factor. So here will become 3x plus 2, then 2x minus 1. Okay, if you all are good, type 1 in the chat. Not good, type 2. Okay, any question, please write down your question. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Okay, will I send this to you all later? Yes, I will. Okay, I'll send this exact file to you all later. Okay, let's go next one. Question 3. The point A has position vector 2, negative 6. Point B has position vector negative 3, 6. Find in vector form the displacement of B from A. What is the word position vector? Position means O. Okay, starts from O. So OA is equals to 2, negative 6. OB is negative 3, 6. They want to find displacement of B from A. Okay, don't read B to A. B from A means we want to find vector what? AB, right? Not BA, AB. So what is vector AB? OB minus OA. Negative 3, 6 minus 2, negative 6. You get here negative 5, 12. Is the answer. Okay, second one. Distance. Take note on the words here. Displacement is a vector. Distance is a scalar quantity. Okay, so how do I find scalar? Scalar means only has magnitude. Okay, meaning we want to find the magnitude of AB. We find the magnitude of AB. So which is square root x squared plus y squared. So negative 5 squared plus 12 squared. And you get here 30. Okay, next one. The point x is such that 3ab equals to 2ax. Find the position vector of x. Okay, meaning we want to find what is ox. Okay, 3ab equals to 2ax. Where can we get the x? You see here, x is over here, right? Okay, can we break it down? You might say, I use the length formula using the coordinates of a and b. You'll get the same answer also, right? The what, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. You got 5. Okay, why 5? Let me see. 6, you plus or minus? 6 plus 6, right? I know, you went and 6 minus 6. Correct. Okay. OX. Okay, how can we do this? OX. So we write down here first, okay, 3AB equals to 2AX. Okay, do we have AB already? AB is from first question. AX, I can break this down into 2OX minus OA. Okay, I want the OX to be alone. Okay, I want the OX to be alone. So how? Okay, rearrange this entire thing. Before I even open up, this one is up to you. You want to open up first also can, meaning you change it to the column vector first, or you can just slowly like that. 3 over 2 AB equals to OX minus OA. OX is equals to 3 over 2 AB plus OA. Okay? Yeah, just rewrite it the other way around. 3 over 2 AB plus OA. Then we just substitute the value inside. So 3 over 2, negative 512 plus 2, negative 6. Okay, substitute it in. So you get negative 15 over 2 plus 2. And here 18 minus 6. And you'll get here minus 11 over 2, 12. If you are good, type 1. Yeah, I think these first few questions not too hard. You found AX but forgot to find OX. Oh, okay. And how like that? You have to find AX. Okay, look through this whole thing. Okay, by the way, I think this vector question is potentially can come out in maths also. So this is actually a maths type of question. I haven't even reached the end maths part yet. Okay, type 1. If you are good. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1, 1. Okay, the rest. Are you okay? All right. Okay, all good. Okay, let's go. Next one. Question 4. Okay, question 4, you see, this is a drawing one. Actually, the drawing type for straight line graph seldom comes out. Okay, but it came out in the last one. Okay, let's see this one. The table shows the variable x and y, which are related by the equation x equals to ax to the power of b. A and b are constant. Use the data to draw a graph of ln y against ln x. Okay, what's the first thing that we want to do first? Ln y against ln x. Can I use this value here? Cannot, right? Okay, so we need to change this equation. This is called a non-linear equation to a linear equation. Okay, it's like that, non-linear to linear. Linear means it needs to be in the form y equals mx plus c. Okay, they already define for you what is your x and y. X is ln x, y is ln y. So I need to make ln x and ln y appear from this equation. So first thing, put ln at both sides first. So ln y equals to ln ax. Wait, this is wrong. B is here. Ln ax to the power of b. Ln a plus ln x to the power of b. And I want to write it in the form y equals to mx plus c. So it will be ln y equals to b ln x plus ln a. Okay, is this in the form y equals mx plus c? Y equals mx plus c. Okay, I want you all to put it in big Y and big X. Okay, big Y and big X. Now, after you have found this, that means now I know that B represents gradient. Ln A represents y-intercept. Okay, so this is the information that we need. Next thing, put into the table your new values of ln x and ln y. Okay, so below this table, create another table, ln x, ln y. Just draw at the bottom here. Okay, do you need to show the values here? They just show it. They will give you marks for it. I think lah. Okay, maybe if they generous or maybe if your graphs you draw wrong, maybe they might give you at least some sympathy marks. Okay, go and draw, go and count in. So you're gonna type in like that. Ln 1, ln 2, ln 3, ln 4, ln 5. Get the exact value. 0, 0.69, 1.1, 1.4, 1.6. Okay, don't need to write until so many decimal places because you look at the graph also, you can't measure until so accurate, right? A 3 significant figure. Okay, also can, but then when you plot it out, actually you round it to 1 decimal place only, right? At most. So you can just write it out. Then here you get 3, 4, 4.6, 5.1, 5.4. Okay, after you have drawn out, you have calculated the new value, I want you all to plot out the points. So first one, 0, 3, 0.694. You need to also know one box at the bottom here represents how much. In between the gap is 0.2, then you got 5 boxes. That means one box at the bottom here is equals to 0.4. You want to calculate? Yeah, for those who don't know how to calculate, this is what you do. 0.5 boxes is equals to 0.2. So one box is equals to 0.04. Okay? You make sure you know how to interpret this value here. All right. Now 0.69. So 0.69 is 68. It's slightly a bit more. 69 will be around here. Okay, next one. 1.1. Okay, where's 1.1? That will be in the middle. 4.6. Okay, for the y-axis, one box is equals to 0.2. Okay, this one box equals 0.2 because 5 boxes is equals to 1. So 1 divided by 5, 0.2. Okay, next point, 1.4, 5.1. Then 1.6, 5.4. Okay, one thing I like to do also, please don't use a dot. Okay, don't use a dot. Use an X, and you all are using pencil, right? Draw the X a little bit bigger. Okay, because sometimes not so accurate. So you draw a bit bigger, then at least you show that you are passing through all the points. Okay, now what I want you all to do is connect all the points together. You try your best to connect all of it together. Okay, all good. Okay, any question here? Okay, so now your graph is following this equation already. Your ln y equals to b ln x plus ln a. Okay, let's go to the next one. Use your graph to estimate the value of a and b. Give your answer correct to two significant figures. Okay, we have to look back into the equation. What is a and what is b? A is not just your y-intercept, but ln a is your y-intercept. B is gradient. Okay, so I'm going to calculate these two values based on the graph here. So I'll teach you what I'll do. Okay, so we define here first. Ln A is your y-intercept. You look at your own graph. Where do you intersect at the y-intercept? Actually, sorry, this one is confirmed fixed already because they gave you the value, right? 0, 3. So ln A is equals to 3. A is equals to e to the power of 3, where you type in the calculator, you get 20.1. They say they want two significant figure only, so you put 20. Okay, the value of b is your gradient. Okay, for me, right, I won't go and find a new point because you look at the points here, it passes through. Okay, I will assume like if I draw it out accurately, it passes through all the points. Okay, for me, what I'll do is I'll just take the first point and the last point. Okay, the first point and the last point, then I put into the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, which is first point? 0, 3, and then 1.6, 5.4. Got it? So put into here, 5.4 minus 3 over 1.6 minus 0. How come I didn't do in the B part? Because cannot see the graph. Later I copy now. Okay, cannot see later. Okay, so here you get 1.5. Okay, no, don't do here. Do it at the bottom. Otherwise, I cannot see the graph. This one easy 4 marks. All right. Okay, all good. Okay, give me a 1 if you are good for this question here. You got e to the power of 2.9. Which one? This one. What's the value? 18.
Mark scheme say is wrong. Mark scheme only accept 3. How do you get 2.9? Does this round up to 2.9? Let's see, ln 20. Okay, brother, I cannot 2.9 lah. You type in ln 20 is 2.995732274. So you round up to 3 also. Cannot be 2. Cannot be 2.9. Okay, be careful because you see the final answer is quite different, right? 18 and 20. Okay, so only one acceptable answer for this one, which is 20. Okay, if you're good, type 1 in the chat for this. Okay, this I like this 4 bucks here. Quite simple to get the 4 bucks. Okay, type 1 if you all are good. Okay, the rest of you, are you okay? Okay, but question, okay, they say B, then they allow this one from 1.4 to 1.6. This one they give you a range of values that they accept. Okay, still got one more. Okay, use your graph to estimate the value of y when x is equals to 3.5. So you need to find x equals to 3.5. What is your ln x first? Because on my graph is ln x, not x. So ln 3.5 is equals to 1.3. Okay, so on your graph, what you're going to do, you're going to draw from 1.3. You're going to find where is 1.3. Let's say over here. Then you compare on your graph here. Okay, let's see what's this value. Okay, let's just say this is 4.9. Okay, so my ln y is equals to 4.9. Where y is equals to e to the power of 4.9. Y is equals to 134. Okay, this time they give you a range of values. Maybe some of you will get 5.0. They accept your y to be in between 120 to 150. As long as your final answer is like that, then it's correct. Did you get the answer? Yeah, because our graph all may be slightly different and the values that we use slightly different. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, question 5. Permutation and combination. Okay, first question, I want you all to type out in the chat. What is the answer that you all get? Fine. So a 4-digit code is to be formed from the digit 0 to 9. No digit may be used more than once in a code. A code may start with 0. Okay, total, how many numbers do you have? Not 9 numbers, 10 numbers. Okay, 10 digits here. So how many codes can be formed? Is this a combination or a permutation type of question? That's the first question to ask. So the first question to ask, does order matter for this? Okay, does order matter? We always start with this question first. Does order matter? Okay, does order matter means is 1, 2, 3 the different as, is it different as 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, so and so forth? Okay, is it a different arrangement or not? Like that? Yes, right. Okay, so this one we call it order methods. Order methods means it's a permutation type of question. Okay, this is how we start the question, because once you define it wrongly, whether it's permutation, combination, you just change one alphabet, the whole thing, all your values will be wrong already. Okay, so how can you remember whether permutation or combination? Permutation type of question means sometimes, often it's like numbers, alphabets. Okay, how you want to arrange it. You arrange the color books. Okay, the type of books on the shelf. Okay, so this type is permutation question. So no restriction. The first one means you are gonna take 10. You're gonna permute 4 of it. Okay, because you only got 4 digits. Calculate this, you will get 5040. Okay, second question. Find how many codes form an odd number. So what makes a number odd?
it needs to end with or start. Okay, what's odd number? So all odd numbers will end with odd number, right? Does it have to start with odd number? So here, what digit can I put here? I can put 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. I can put a total of 5 digits here. Okay, so I'm going to say that this is 5P1. Okay, after I have put that one there already, here how many more digits can I put? Okay, because I used one of the digits already, I still got another 9 more digits. So here, I'll put 9P3. Then you multiply both of it together. Okay, go and calculate this. 9P3 times 5P1, you will get 2520. Question 3. Find how many codes form a number greater than 1000. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Greater than 1000. Okay, how many digits can I start with? Can you take 5040 divided by 2? Oh, can also. Okay, can also. Okay, how many digits can you start with? Greater than 1000. 9 numbers, 8 numbers. Okay, 9 or 8 numbers. 9 or 8 of the numbers that you can put here. Okay, think carefully. So, can I start with 0? Cannot, right? Can I start with 1? Can start with 1, right? Because all the others is non-zero digit other than this. So if I start with 1, it will also, all this number combination, right, will also be bigger than 1000. Okay, so here I will have 9 digits that I can put. So here is any digits that's more than 0. So after I use this 1 digit here already, okay, so 9, I choose 1, permute 1 inside here. Then here I still got how many more other digits that I can put? I use one of it out of the 10 numbers, so I still got another 9 more. So here is 9P3. Then you multiply it. And then you'll get here 4, 5, 3, 6. Okay. Some of you might be asking me, teacher, can I use the arrangement type of method or not? Okay, what's the arrangement type of method? In permutation and combination, there are actually 3 parts. Arrangement, permutation, then combination. Do you all remember what's the arrangement one? Okay, this is an alternative way if you want to do it. So you can put it like this also, where I got 5 choices that I can put here. Okay, so I will put at the back here first. Then I got 9 choices, 8 choices, 7 choices. Then you just multiply all of it together. You see whether you get the same answer or not. 9 times 8 times 7 times 5. This one you get 2520 also. But the thinking behind is the same. Okay, it's just the way of calculation. If you see in mark scheme, they won't even give you any of this one. Okay, they won't tell you are doing permutation or combination. They just literally give you the answer already. Okay, so whichever method that you use, they are acceptable. So like this one, okay, what can you do? This one you can write, I've got 9 choices, then here 9 choices, 8 choices, 7 choices. 9 times 9 times 8 times 7. So some of you may use this method. It's also correct. This is called the arrangement type of method. If you go back to permutation, combination, go and watch the first video, the first part of this chapter. Okay. Next one. Okay, next one. A team of 9 people is to be chosen from a group of 15 people. This group includes a family of 4 people who must not be separated. Find the number of teams that can be chosen. Okay, so you see here, when you see the word chosen, chosen normally is a combination type of question already. Okay, C is choose. So now you have the condition, the restriction is that you got 4 persons that needs to be together. So what is the condition that we put inside here in our, when we do the calculation of the arrangement? You can put one of it inside the 9 people got the family. The other one is without the family. Okay, that means we exclude them. Okay, so here, okay, so over here, we'll do 11 C5. Okay, why 11C5? Because here, 4 of the spaces is taken by the family already. Okay, taken by family. So I only got another 5 left. Okay, 5 of the... Okay, 5 left. Okay, then without family, okay, without family means you got 9 to fill up, right? Okay, but I don't want to exclude that four family. I don't want to include the 4 family. I want to exclude them out. So what will be the calculation for this? 11. Okay, so out 11 people, but I can fill up 9 spaces. Okay, so here will be 462, and this one will be 55. All right, so total of the arrangement, you'll take 462 plus 55. You should get here 517. Okay, look through the working, see anything that you all want to ask, because sometimes permutation, combination, the calculation is very easy. It's just the understanding of it. Everything all just time with the calculator only. Okay, see any part that you all don't understand? Okay, if good, give me a 1. Okay, if good, type a 1. Okay, 111. All right, let's go through. Okay, they say arrange the colors and group. You can arrange. Yeah, that one is permutation. Okay, we go through one more. Okay, we go through one more before we take a break. Okay, question 6. Okay, log question. So write this equation as a single logarithm to base 10. So change it all to LG first, okay, because LG is log 10. So here will become log x cubed minus log 4 to the power 1 over 2 plus, okay, 2 will be 2 log 10. Here will become log x cubed minus log 2 plus log 10 square. 10 square is 100. Put it like this, plus you will times it. Divide minus, you will divide it. So 100x cubed over 2. We should get log 50x cubed. Question B. Solve the equation log A4 minus 3 log 4A minus 5 equals to 0. Okay, there are 2 ways to do this. Either you change it all to log 4, log base 4, or you change it all to log base A. Up to you. Okay, I'm going to change it all to log base A. Okay, so log 4A will be written as 1 over log A4. So I'm going to change it up. Log A4 minus 3, 1 over log A4 minus 5 equals to 0. The final answer will be the same. Okay, just that part of the process in the middle a little bit different. Okay, so what am I going to do for this? Because I don't want to keep writing out log A4 over and over again, I'll just use a substitution. Okay, I'm going to use the let method. Let log A4 equals to x. So here will become 2x minus 3, 1 over x, minus 5 equals to 0. This will become a quadratic equation. I'm going to multiply the whole equation by x. So here will become 2x squared minus 3 minus 5x equals to 0. 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 equals to 0. Factorize it. You get here 2x plus 1, x minus 3 equals to 0. X is equals to negative 1 over 2. X is equals to 3. Change it back. Log A4 equals to negative 1 over 2. Log A4 is equals to 3. I'm going to change from log form to index form. So A to the power of negative 1 over 2 is equals to 4. A is equals to 4 to the power of negative 1 over 2. And A is equals to 1 over 60. This one, A to the power of 3 is equals to 4. A is equals to 4 to the power of 1 over 3. Okay, so I got 2 answers here. All right. Okay. If good, give me a 7. Okay, 7, and then we will take a short break. Okay, 7, 7. Okay, so far. Okay, how many marks so far? Can see it not? Any wrong? Or anyone still perfect score here? 4 marks done. 4 marks only. It's okay. All right. We take a short break first. Then we will continue on with the remainder of the paper. Okay, let's go to question 7 right now. A curve has equation y equals to fx. Fx is 2x plus 1, 3x minus 2 squared. Show that f prime x can be written in this form. So what's f prime x? You just need to differentiate it. So u is equals to 2x plus 1, v equals to 3x minus 2 squared. We are going to use product rule over here. So u prime is 2, v prime is 2 bracket 3x minus 2 times 3. Okay, I'm not going to expand the bracket here first because they want us to factorize. You see here, 2 bracket 3x minus 2. So here, I'm going to draw my x here. Then let's write down into product rule formula. So here, I will get 2x plus 1 times 2 times 3x minus 2 times 3 plus 2 3x minus 2 squared. Okay, I'm going to factorize out 2 and 3x minus 2. So here, 2 and 3x minus 2, 2 and 3x minus 2. So here, I will be left with 2x plus 1 times 3 plus 3x minus 2. Open up the bracket that is inside, simplify the bracket that is inside here, the square bracket. Okay, so here you will get 9x plus 1. Okay, question B. Hence, find the coordinates of the stationary points of the curve. What is stationary points? Coordinates of the stationary points. dy over dx equals to 0. Very good. So dy over dx equals to 0. So in this case, it's f prime x equals to 0. So 2, 3x minus 2, 9x plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, I'm going to take the bracket equals to 0. Don't need to go open up the bracket. So 3x minus 2 equals to 0. And here I got 9x plus 1 equals to 0. X is 2 over 3. Here is x equals to negative 1 over 9. I'm going to substitute x into fx, okay, because I want to find my y value. So y is equals to, okay, where's the y value? Okay, y is going back to the question again. So you can write down the equation 2 over 3 plus 1, 3, 2 over 3 minus 2 square. Okay, this one you get y equals to 0. Okay, this one you get y equals to 2 negative 1 over 9 plus 1, 3 negative 1 over 9 minus 2 squared. Okay, your y here will be 343 over 81. Okay, so I got two turning points, which is 2 over 3, 0, and then negative 1 over 9, 343 over 81. Okay, so this is for stationary point. Okay, so you look at the overall equation here. What have you found? You have found, okay, they give us here f prime x. Then we have found turning point. Then the next question, they are asking us to find the graph. Okay, how does the graph look like? Okay, your px plus q is wrong. Then the whole thing will be wrong already. Okay, so you have to be careful on this part here. Okay, but I think according to the mark scheme, if you attempt it, then for 1 mark at least for the first question only. Okay, but the whole part down here all will be wrong already. Okay, so now how can you draw the graph? So we have to look at the graph. What are the main things that we need to do? We are going to use SIM. SIM means you want to find what's your shape, what are your intercepts, and what are your maximum or minimum point. Okay, so can we write down all the information here? Okay, what's the graph that we are trying to draw? fx is equals to 2x plus 1, 3x minus 2 squared. Okay, first of all, we need to know what graph is this. I got 1x, one is x squared. So this is the cubic graph. Right? So my shape, this is the cubic, and your ax cube is positive. So if ax cube is positive means you end with a positive life, right? So you were sad, then happy. Okay, you suffer now, enjoy later. That's the acronym, not acronym, the saying that I want you all to remember. You end with a happy life. Okay, because ax cube is more than 0. Okay, second one, the intercepts. I is intercept. So you need to find what's your x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, x-intercept, all I need to do is substitute this equals to 0. This one here is equals to 0. So x is equals to negative 1 over 2 and x is equals to 2 over 3. Okay, but we need to understand this equation here. This is the one that is equal root, correct? Okay, so equal root means it touches the x-axis and then it goes back up again. So we have to mention that this is equal root. Okay, how can I find my y-intercept? Y is when my x is equals to 0. Okay, sub into the equation, you'll get y equals to 4. Okay, do you need to show all this working? Don't need. Okay, all this no marks, right? But you need it for your own reference. Okay, then the next one is your maximum minimum point. That was from your previous question. Okay, so 2 over 3, 0, and negative 1 over 9, 343 over 81. Okay, so if you want to write it down, your max minimum, which is 2 over 3, 0, and then negative 1 over 9, 343 over 81. Okay, so remember this acronym called SIM method. Okay, so what do we need to do? Okay, your shapes need to be correct also for this one here. They say you need to state the intercept. Okay, I'm going to teach you all how they give the marks also. So put here negative 1 over 2. You just roughly estimate, but it needs to make sense. Here is 2 over 3. Your y-intercept is 4. Alright, one of the common mistakes students always do, right? Because now you know that your graph is like that, right? Sad face and happy face, then it touches here. Okay, one of the mistakes students always do is you all put the turning point at where the y-intercept is at. This is wrong. They will minus your mark for this. Okay, it's stated in the mark scheme. Where is the turning point of the highest point? Okay, where is the turning point? Negative 1 over 9, 343 over 81. So negative 1 over 9 is slightly to the left of it. Okay, you all just type in the calculator what's 343 over 81. Okay, 4.23. So a bit higher over here. Make sense? So you need to show that your turning point is somewhere over here, like that. Otherwise, they will minus your mark. It's stated in the mark scheme. Okay, so like this. This. Okay, do you need to write the coordinates of the turning point? Okay, the turning point, they won't give you marks, but you need to draw it accurately, and you also need to use it for the next question. Okay, so let's see what's the next question. So I'll just plot it out first. This is my turning point, which is negative 1 over 9, 343 over 81. Okay, next one. They say find the values of k such that fx has 3 distinct solutions. What will be your answer for this? 3 distinct solutions. It means I'm going to draw a horizontal line, okay, where it get 3 intersect. Okay, where this is 1 solution, 2 solution, everything in between here is 3 solution, right? Right now. So anything in between here and here. This part here is all 3 solutions because you see here 1, 2, 3 solution when I draw a horizontal line. So how do I express this part here? This will be in between 0 and 343 over 81 because you see the turning point is over here. Okay, so this is your answer. 0 to 343 over 81. you got the first one wrong, then the whole thing wrong. Yeah, whole thing will be wrong already. Okay, be extra careful for this one. Okay, by the way, we got only February, March, April left, right? We will be doing a lot of revision even from the first chapter. Okay, it's not that we'll just be doing past year paper. We'll go revision all the way. We'll be very intensive in these next 3 months. 12 more weeks only, just so you all know. Okay, 12 more weeks. Then your first paper first. Then after that, the second paper, that one slightly later. Alright, let's go to the next one. 10 marks gone. Ayo, kesian oh. Okay, question 8. Question 8 is a straight line equation. Okay, it may look complicated, but I think it's pretty straightforward. So you just need to see which equation is referring to what. Okay, they gave you two lines here, two equations. Y equals to 1 minus 4x is this line here. Y equals to 4x squared minus 6x minus 5 is the U shape here. Intersect at point A and point B. Then they say there's a tangent line over here. Okay, there's a tangent line that meets at B and then meets the horizontal line through A at the point C. Find the x coordinate of C, give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, I'm going to highlight it so that y'all can see clearly here. Okay, let's look at this first. Okay, this is this one. This line here. Okay, then after that we have this tangent line. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what do we want to find first? They want us to find equation of C. Okay, let's find the most immediate one. Let's find what is coordinate A and B. Okay, coordinate of A and B. Y equals to 4x squared minus 6x minus 5. Then this one, y equals to 1 minus 4x. Okay, I got equation 1 and 2. Now I want to find A and B first. Okay, so finding A and B. What am I going to do here? I'm going to substitute 1 into 2. Okay, so here you get 4x squared minus 6x minus 5 equals to 1 minus 4x. Let's go and solve this question here. 4x squared minus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. 2x squared minus x minus 3 equals to 0. Right here, 2x minus 3, x plus 1 equals to 0. Here you get x equals to 3 over 2, x equals to minus 1. Okay, next one. After I get this ready, okay, so I want to find the y. So I'm going to substitute x into equation 2. Okay, because I want to find my A and B. So y equals to negative 4 times 3 over 2. Y equals to negative 5. This one, y equals to 1 minus 4 minus 1. Y is equals to 5. Okay, so my B here is 3 over 2, negative 5. Then my A is negative 1, 5. Okay, do you all get this point here? Okay, plot it out on the graph first. So I got these 2 points here. Negative 1, 5. And here, 3 over 2, negative 5. Okay, after I found this, now what we got to do is we need to find the equation of this tangent. Okay, this is your tangent line. Okay, tangent line. Okay, what do I need for tangent line? Equation of tangent line. I need to find what is my gradient, and I got a point here. Okay, so equation of the tangent. I'm gonna find my gradient first. Okay, so to find gradient, we are gonna use dy over dx for the blue color line. Okay, dy over dx, 8x minus 6 Okay, then I'm going to substitute x equals to 3 over 2. 3 over 2. Okay, my dy over dx is equals to 8 times 3 over 2 minus 6. Okay, you get 6 here. After I get my gradient ready, so I got my m equals to 6, and then the point B that intersect at the tangent also, which is 3 over 2 negative 5. I'm going to put into the equation y minus y1 equals to mx minus xy. Substitute it in, so y minus 5. So y plus 5 equals to 6x minus 3 over 2. You get here 6x minus 9. And your equation of tangent is y equals to 6x minus 40. Okay, this is your green color line. Okay, so far, until here, y equals to 6x minus 40. Okay, after we have found this, you look back into the graph, so I know that this equation is y equals to 6x minus 14. They want us to find the x coordinate of C. You look over here, this is the same line, okay, same level line. That means this y over here is 5. Okay, so it's something 5. They want us to find the x coordinate. So I substitute y equals to 5 into this equation here. That's a final one. Okay, substitute y equals to 5 into y equals to 6x minus 14. 5 equals to 6x minus 14. 19 equals to 6x. X is equals to, okay, they say correct, 2 dp, so 3.17. Everyone good? 10 marks question. Good, give me a number 1. Give me a number 1 in the chat. Yeah, don't get wrong for this type of question. 10 marks. Okay, 10 marks on the line. Okay, it's okay. This one is your first paper already. You all still got another 3 more months to catch up. Okay, so I believe in 3 months' time, if any of you here are just aiming for credit, can one. Okay, but you really need to put in effort. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question 9. The first 3 terms of an arithmetic progression is these 3 terms here. A star cannot, depends on your current grade right now. Okay, given that the 12th term of this progression is equals to 19 sub 3 over 3, find the exact value. Yeah, I actually think this question 9 is a bit tricky, the 9a and 9b. So we start with the definitions here first. Arithmetic progression. So arithmetic progression is follow plus minus. 12th term is 19 sub 3 over 3. Let's write down all the definitions here first. Okay, your nth term is a plus n minus 1d. Okay, what is your A? A is equals to negative 3 tangent theta over 2. D, you take the next term minus the previous term. So I just take negative tangent theta over 2. I take the second term minus the first term. Okay, which you will get 2 tangent theta over 2. Okay, so how do I find term 12? U12, they gave us is 19 sub 3 over 3. So I'm going to put into the formula A plus n minus 1d. A, negative 3 tangent theta over 2 plus n minus 1. So 12 minus 1 is 11. 2 tangent theta over 2 is equals to 19 sub 3 over 3. Okay, let's go and solve this question here. On the left-hand side, you will simplify to 19 theta over 2 equals to 19 sec 3 over 3. Tangent theta over 2 is sec 3 over 3. Okay, so now it comes to a trigo question. Okay, how do we do this trigo? We find our base angle first. So alpha is, and also use this in radian mode. Okay, so change your calculator to radian mode first. Alpha is equals to pi over 6. Okay, you all look over here, look at the range of angle that they want. They only want from 0 to pi over 2. And the theta that we are solving is theta over 2. Meaning, what is the range of angle that we want? 0 to pi over 2. If theta over 2 means we only want until pi over 4. Okay? Until pi over 4 only. Pi over 4 means until 45 degrees only, you know. Your angle that you want is until 45 degrees. Make sense? Only in half the quadrant. Any of the angles that is out of more than 45 degrees or less than 0 degrees, we just reject it. Okay, so here we draw our ASTC. Okay, our ASTC, and then my angle, okay, by right is here, okay, pi over 6, AST. Okay, but like what I said, we only want angle until 45 degrees. Okay, I am only going to take this angle here. This one, all out of the range already. So I don't want. Okay, I don't want all of this. Understand? Don't need to waste your time going to calculate so many. If you understand this part here, you just need to take the angle that you want. So alpha equals to pi over 6. Theta over 2 will be equals to pi over 6 only. Okay, you don't have to take the third quadrant. Right? Therefore, theta is equals to pi over 3. Everyone good? Listen, so this is an arithmetic mixed together with a trigo type of question. Okay, question 2. Hence, find the exact value of the sum to 10 terms of this progression. Okay, sum to 10 terms. So you follow the formula of the sum to 10 terms. So we write down the values that we have first, your A and your D, according to the data that you have. So A is equals to -3 tangent pi over 6. Okay, I'm going to substitute in the pi over 3 into the equation. So here will be pi over 6, which will get -3. The D value, 2 tangent pi over 6, okay, which will get 2 3 over 3. Just use calculator. Okay, the calculator will magically show you all the answer. But this one, they cannot. Okay, if you're using the black color calculator, then it doesn't work. And now we're going to put into the formula, which is your n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, what is S10? S10, 10 over 2, 2 times -3 plus 9d, 2 3 over 3. Type the whole thing in the calculator. It's just a 2-mark question only. You will get 20 3 here. Okay, good. Fun to do this arithmetic progression question. Not so fun. Okay, let's go to question B. Geometric progression. The first 3 terms of geometric progression are these 3 terms. This, and 1. Make a lot of careless mistake. So your practice, you have to see whether you got factor in your checking or not. I know you finish within 1 hour like that. You got check back or not? Take about half an hour to check back also. Okay, since you do so fast. Okay, given that the sum of the third and the fourth term of this progression equals to 4. Okay, equals to 4. Find the possible values of phi. You look here also, your angle is negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. Okay, I find this actually question a little bit tricky. It's a 4-mark question. So what do we need to find first? They said sum of the third and fourth term. So can I just take third term plus fourth term? Okay, third term plus fourth term. But what do I need to have first? I still need my A and my R. R is, okay, A and R, right? Third term times fourth term, third term plus fourth term, not times fourth term. Okay, so the first thing we want to find is R first. R is, you take the next term divided by the previous term. Okay, so what I will do, I will take the third term. So this is term 1, term 2, term 3, right? You see term 3 actually very easy already. You see here, term 3 is 1 already, right? So let's just use 1, don't make our life hard. So 1 over cosec square 1 over 4. So this will be 4 over cosecant square 5. Cosecant square is 1 over sine square. So here will be 4 sine square 5. Okay, 4 sine square 5. A is 1 over 6 cosec power 4 5. Okay, we want to find term 3 plus term 4 is equals to 4. Okay, I already got term 3. Term 3 is here. Okay, actually I don't even need the A. Okay, but the A is written already. Okay, how do I find term 4? So I got U1, U2, U3. Do I need to put into the AR to the power of n minus 1? In this case, actually don't need, because you look at the pattern here, your third term is already 1. So it's easy for you to find, like that. So you take every term, now your R is multiplied by 4 sine square 5. So can I say that to get my fourth term, okay, I will take my third term multiplied by R. Okay, so U3 is equals to 1. U4, I will take U3 multiplied by R, where is 1 multiplied by 4 sine square 5, which is 4 sine square 5. Now we just add it up. 1 plus 4 sine square 5 is equals to 4. Let's go and solve for this question here. 4 sine square 5 equals to 3. Sine square 5 equals to 3 over 4. Okay, sine 5 is equals to plus minus square root 3 over 4. Okay, then let's go and solve this. So go back to trigo again. You use your alpha is equals to pi over 3. Okay, now look at the range that they gave you for the angle. They want from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2 only. Meaning this is from negative 90 degrees to 90 degrees. Okay. Before I continue, any questions until here or not first? Any questions that you all have until here? Because I find this question is a little bit tricky. How I get 4 sine square 5? What's cosecant square? What's cosecant square? How I get U4? 4 sine square 5. You think how does a geometric progression works? I told you to look here. You see, you take the third term. This is multiplied by R. You see that? This is multiplied by R, multiplied by R, multiplied by R. That's the progression of it. You want to use AR to the power of n minus 1 also can. Just that will be a bit longer, okay, and a bit messier, I think. So I will just take my third term multiplied by R, because my third term is already a very easy term. It's just 1. And see? So this part here, that's why we have to observe the type of equation. Typically, we will use AR to the power of n minus 1. Got it? Okay, to be honest, I also took quite some time to look at it, because I tried it. I was like, AR to the power of n minus 1 a bit hard to calculate. So that's why I was like, okay, it's already 1. Might as well I just multiply my third term by R to get my fourth term. Much easier. because 1 times anything will just be that anything. Okay? Can Okay, now let's go back to here. Let's do the trigo part. So for this trigo part, because you only will be taking from negative 90 degrees to 90 degrees. Okay, do you know how to calculate this? Okay, and you see here is plus and minus. Plus and minus means you'll take all 4 quadrants. Okay, plus and minus, this one is all 4 quadrants. But they don't even want us to take all 4 quadrants because the range of values is from negative 90 to 90 only. So only the first quadrant and the last quadrant, like that. And this will be 0 degrees. Okay, so how to find the angle here? This is pi over 3. This one will be negative pi over 3. So my answer is negative pi over 3 and pi over 3. Okay, next one. Okay, this question, I think this 4-mark question is a little bit tricky. Last one for this part here, determine whether or not this progression has a sum to infinity. How do you determine whether they got why ASTC like that? What do you mean why? Is that because of the range of values? You can take all 4 quadrants also. Okay, you can take all 4 quadrants. But then you look the range that they give you. Negative pi over 2 means 90 degree, negative 90 degrees. You want to take from negative 90 degrees all the way to positive 90 degrees only. It means the 2 quadrants like that. From negative 90, okay, this is negative 90 degrees to positive 90 degrees. You see? Yeah. Got a lot of things to take note of when we do this question. Okay, but thank goodness it's only 4 marks. So if you all get wrong for this, it will cost you 4 marks. Okay, look some more. Any other question? You still get method marks, yeah. Yeah, later I'll show you all the marks here. Okay, then you'll see the marks. All right, okay, question 2, sum to infinity. How can I prove that there's a sum to infinity? What is the condition? R is more than 1, then no sum to infinity. Correct. Okay, you all have to go back to the definition. Sum to infinity, they give you, okay, you all go back to the formula sheet. You see, they wrote down this thing here. For sum to infinity to exist, your modulus R must be less than 1. Okay, this is called your condition. Okay, your condition of for sum to infinity to exist. So I'll teach you how to use it here. We need like this. Modulus R is less than 1. Your condition is it needs to be negative 1 to 1. Okay, your R value needs to be in between negative 1 to 1 for a sum to infinity to exist. It's just a condition. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's check whether this one has a sum to infinity. Okay, how do I check? Okay, how do I check this? So we need to find what is the R value here. Okay, so the R that we know is 4 sine square. Okay, 4 sine square phi, right? That they gave us. Okay, so R equals to 4 sine square. What's the phi? The phi that we have is pi over 3. Okay, go and calculate this. What would you get? Okay, so type in the calculator, sine 60 answer square times 4. Okay, you get 3. Okay, so we say like that, since your R equals to 3, which is more than 1, okay, this one, no sum to infinity. Okay, there's no such thing. What about pi equals to negative 3? You put inside. You put inside what you get. -3. Same thing also lah. Also still out of the range. Okay, and here, and do here. Okay, let's go to the last one. Okay, last one for today. Okay, but I think among all of this, yeah, this side is a little bit tricky. This geometric part. Okay, let's go to question 10A. Okay, see, then after that, you can see how many marks you all get already. All right, question 10A, they give us y equals to this equation. Show that dy over dx can be written into this form. This is a 5-mark question. Okay, this question here is a quotient rule with a square root. So it's a very common question that they will ask you all to simplify into like this. Okay, if you look into your textbook, this was one of the example. Okay, so I want you all to take note. A quotient rule with a square root. A square root means a power 1/2. How to simplify it? Okay, let's see. So here u is equals to 3x squared minus 2 power 1/2. V is equals to x minus 4. U prime 1/2 3x squared minus 2 power negative 1/2 6x. V prime is equals to 1. Okay. Across it, I'm going to start with VU prime. So dy over dx is x minus 4 1/2. Okay, I'm going to put the, okay, I'm just going to arrange it first because later a bit messy. So I just put all the main terms here first. 1/2 6x and x minus 4 3x squared minus 2 our negative 1/2. Okay, VU prime, but I rearrange it. Minus UV prime 3x squared minus 2 1/2 over V squared. All right, how do we simplify this into this form here? Okay, I'm going to teach you all. So you all just remember this is a quotient rule with U or V with square root. Okay, specifically it's square root. So square root is power 1/2. Okay, I want you all to follow closely how to do this. Okay, okay, what you're going to do, you see there's the term that is power 1/2, right? What you're going to do, the easiest way, you multiply both your numerator, so your entire numerator and your denominator by this value itself. Okay, how to multiply? Like that. You multiply the whole up here by 3x squared minus 2 to the power of 1/2. At the bottom here also, you multiply by 3x squared minus 2 power 1/2. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, what will happen over here? So yeah, I will open up all this bracket here also. We do it simultaneously. Here will become 3x, x minus 4. Okay, this one, what does it become? 3x squared minus 2 to the power of negative 1/2 times 3x squared minus 2 to the power of 1/2. So in your mind, this is what you can simplify it when you calculate it. Just think of it like that. 3x squared minus 2 is the constant. So I put like that. A to the power of 1/2 negative 1/2 times a to the power of 1/2, which is power 0, right? Make sense? Power 0. This one, a to the power of 1/2 times a to the power of 1/2, which will give you a to the power of 1. Got it? Yeah, so I'm just going to write down the full working first. So 3x squared minus 2, this one will become power 0. This one will become 3x squared minus 2 to the power of 1. Over, okay, then the bottom here will be x minus 4 squared. This one will be 3x squared minus 2 power 1/2. Okay, I want you all to remember this step. Otherwise, your equation will be very, very long. This is the easiest way that I found how to do already. But you need to remember the nature of the equation first. Okay, so now I open up the bracket on top. Here will become 3x squared minus 12x minus 3x squared plus 2. Okay, then over x minus 4 squared. Okay, this time I write it into the form that they want, which is square root 3x squared minus 2. Okay, and your final answer will be, okay, 3x squared minus 3x squared will become 0. And they want x first, so minus 12x plus 2 over, okay, what's the form that they want? X minus 4 square root 3x squared minus 2. Okay, my A is equals to negative 12, my B is equals to 2. Okay, however, if you simplify the top, that means you put in square root first, you do all the top first, then you need to do the bottom, it's totally fine also. The final answer, you get the same one. But I feel that this way of doing will be the easiest. Just multiply your numerator and denominator, the entire thing, by that power 1 over 2 term. Okay, last one. Okay, last one for today. Hence, find in terms of h the approximate change in y when x increases from 3 to 3 plus h, where h is small. Okay, how do we do this? Okay, where h is small, this is the delta y over delta x type of question. Okay, delta y over delta x equals to dy over dx. Okay, let's find what's the delta x first. Delta x is 3 plus h minus 3. Okay, what does it actually mean? Delta is small. Delta means small change. Okay, so my delta x is h. Okay, how can I find my dy over dx? X equals to 3. Dy over dx, we substitute the 3 inside. So negative 12 times 3 plus 2 over square root. Wait. Okay, then here 3 minus 4 square. 3 times 3 square minus 2. Okay, simplify. Put in the calculator, you get minus 36 plus 2. The bottom here, you'll get 5. Your final answer for your dy over dx, you get is negative 6.8. Okay, so your final one, delta y is dy over dx multiplied by delta x, where you get negative 6.8 h. All right, congratulations, everyone. Okay, any final questions before we wrap this up? Okay, all good? Okay, all good. I will stop this recording first. Okay, so congratulations. This is October, November 2023, paper 1-1.